Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, be part of this journey with us by hitting that subscription button in red right below. It's free, and also the bell notification to be notified of the new uploads. Thank you so much for your comments and your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today we're going to create a small doily square. I know it table is small, but this is what it looks like. And this you can put obviously anywhere in your home, but the purpose why I created this one, I already have a tutorial up. For some of you that follow me know very well this one that I had done, but because it, as you can see, it's darker, it's kind of hard to see the motif design, so I decided to go with a clearer one, and also to match the table runner that, or the doily for the table, or the tablecloth, to put on each side of the table. Some of us, we use candles, we use whatever, potpourri, plates and things like that on the side of our centerpiece of the table. So I will be putting two on each side of my table with that huge dolly of the pineapple that I created, which the picture will be up here. So gives you a clear demonstration of the design, which is just perfect for that, and also perfect if you have a small coffee table. These are perfect for it. So before we get started, I use 100% cotton thread. This is a 4-ply, and I'll be using the multicolored yellow and also the beige off-white. It's not off-white, it's more of a beige. Also 100% cotton thread. These are Portugal threads, but I'm sure you can find them if you are in the US or Canada. At Walmart, you can find similar to it on Aunt Lydia. Remember that when you're using yarn thread, the higher you go, the thickness on the yarn thread, the bigger your piece will be. So if you're doing number 10 Aunt Lydia, this will be extremely small. But sometimes what you can do, if you can't find the right size, you can double it or triple your thread. So that means that you'll be using 2 or 3 cones of number 10 of Aunt Lydia. And if you want a huger one, a big one, then you use number 3 Aunt Lydia. Okay, so before we go anywhere, of course, not to forget size 3 hook, pair of scissors, and a small one to tuck in loose ends. Up top, there's 3 little buttons. You can click there to slow down the speed you'd like. If you do not have those 3 little buttons on the video, right up top it says settings. So going to settings, and right there you'll see slow down the video. Also, right next to it should be the CC closed caption. All my videos have closed caption. The only time you won't catch closed caption is right away when I upload. It takes about a half an hour to an hour before it appears, all the letters, all the stitch that I'm calling down here, because YouTube needs to recognize the words I'm saying in order for them to type it out. So don't be afraid that, oh, there's no CC, because sometimes I get these comments on the groups, oh, but there's no closed caption. Yeah, there is. It just takes a half an hour to an hour. So we got that established. Next thing that we're going to get established is everything that the materials, the size, how much of the yarn, the hooks, and Instagram, TikTok, my crochet group page, and also crochet group will be down below. So you can join my crochet group on Facebook. The only require is you need to have a profile. Obviously, there's too many scammers and too many stealing identities in the groups nowadays, unfortunately. So for that reason, I'm removing myself from almost all the groups and decided to create my own. If you need to get a hold of me if you're stuck somewhere, a certain pattern, certain whatever, that's very easy. If you have Instagram, message me there. You can email me. My email is below. You can go to follow me on my page on Facebook, or be part of the group of the crochet on Facebook, which is the same name, Crochet Art Tutorials by Maggie Lopez. Same picture as I have on here, my original picture on my channel. And also would like to ask if you're able to donate to help the women in need of thread or yarn, please do so. Little amounts count. If everybody pitches in a little bit, it adds up at the end. These women are in desperate need. They can't get any means to buy thread, or they do not have certain threads in their country. And, you know, it's kind of sad when you love a pattern that you see and you want to create it so much, but you can't because you don't have no means either to buy it or to get it. So please, I strongly, suggest that you can help out. I need your help to do it. I cannot do it alone. If I was rich, I wouldn't be asking you. I would be donating myself and, and helping out. My part will be buying thread yarn and shipping it out because I am in Europe. I'm in the islands of Portugal, so this costs quite a bit to ship out because it's euros, not dollars. So please help out. My PayPal account will be under the description box also. Please donate. They are counting and waiting on that miracle to come in. And we humbly thank you in advance. Okay, so we're going to get started, everyone. Always look ahead of the video also before you create any piece. Sometimes a mistake can be done. We can fix it on the spot or we can maneuver something. So always look ahead before you do your next stitch or watch the video a bit before you get started. Thank you so much, everybody. So the first thing we want to do is that slip stitch knot. Now, very simple. Turn it once in your fingers like you're making an X. Hold it, come through the back or the inside, pull your thread and put it into position. Very simple, takes 2 seconds to do that. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 5. 3 would equal a double crochet, 2 for separation. We're going to create another double crochet. So in total, 8 double crochets separated by 2 chain. So row 1, 8 double crochets separated by 2 chain. We'll come to the end after the 8 double crochet and we'll slip stitch on the 3rd chain here. So I've closed in with a slip stitch. I'm going to come inside of the next space with a single and 2 chain. This is what you call a double crochet. Some of you have a very tight stitch, you can do 3 chain. Coming back in and doing another double crochet. I'm going to create a group. 2 chain separation and 2 more double crochet on the same space. Just like that. 1, 2 chain separation in the next space, 1 double crochet alone, 2 chain separation, and 1 more group again. We're going to do this repeatedly all the way around. So very simple, nothing to it. Just like that. So now 2 chain, 1 double crochet, 2 chain, the group, 2 chain, 1 double crochet, 2 chain, the group, 2 chain, 1 double crochet, and we close on the 3rd space. So I finished doing my group, 1 double crochet next space, my group, 1 double crochet, my group, 1 double crochet, my group, 1 double crochet. Row 3, I'm going to do the walk, I call it the walk, into the next stitch with a slip stitch and into the center of the group. We're going to do single, 2 chain. We're going to create the group again. We're always going to create these groups until the end. Will be a little bit of adjustment in between here and there. And then chain 2 into the next space with a double crochet. We're doing an increase on the double crochets alone. So we start with 1 square, 2 square, now we have 3 square. And do the group on the next group from the previous row. Just like that. So we're going to repeat this all the way around and we're going to close it on the 3rd chain. So I pretty much finished row 3, going into row 4. I'm going to do the walk with a slip stitch into the middle of my group and create my group. This row is no different than row 3. We're just adding one more double crochet alone. So we're doing a repeat, chain 2, coming and do my double crochet, chain 2, next space double crochet, chain 2, next space double crochet, chain 2, and my group. So we started with 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, and 4 square. The next row will be a little bit different. So continue to do this all the way around and close them with a slip stitch on your 3rd chain. Going into row 5, I'm going to do the walk, slip stitch into the center of the group, create your group, 1 single 2 chain, or 1 single 3 chain, depending upon your stitch. So I've created my group, chain 2, into the next space with double crochet. Now we're going to do chain 2 in the middle of the one here, not in the spaces here, but right in the center. We're going to do double crochet 1 2 3 4 5 chain and come back into the same space and create another double crochet. So we're creating a V, because in the next row we're doing 10 double crochets in here to start off the pineapple. Okay, chain 2 and coming back into the last square here. So we put in the first, we skip this one, we come into the center, we skip this one, we're coming into the last square, chain 2 and create our group. Very simple. Okay, so we're going to do this all the way around. We're going to come to the end, close on the 3rd chain with a slip stitch. So this is what it looks like. So we just finished 1 2 3 4 5, going into row 6. Again, do the walk with a slip stitch into the next stitch, into the center, create your group, 1 single 2 chain, double crochet, 2 chain separation, double crochet, and another double crochet. So we've created the group in the corner again. We're always going to create the group. 2 chain into the first one with double crochet. Chain 3. I don't know, what was I thinking? Chain 3, or even for some of you, chain 4. Okay, so we're going to skip completely this one here, and we're coming into the center, and I have to change my thread. So I'll be right back. I almost forgot I had the 2 colors on there. Just wanted to show you also for the people that are doing the magic circle. If you're not doing magic circles, then do chain 4. So I'm just going to put the leftover, some of the leftover, I don't need all of this thread, through these loops back here. Like this, we know that it's safe, secure, it's never going to come apart. Just like that all the way around. And I'm going to cut my excess and just pull it. I'm going to go into my multicolored. I was almost forgetting to change color. That wouldn't, I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but if I'm making 2 side ones, I better have the same colors, right? So I'm coming into the center in case you're changing color. Some of you for sure will probably be doing only one color. So you would just continue the same way. So 2 double crochet, 2 chain, trying to hide my thread here at the same time. Pull on it. 1, 2, 3, and for some of you it might be chain 4. I believe I have 3 on there, so I'm going to continue with the 3. Inside of this V, we're going to do 10 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now make sure that you have all 10 of them in all 4 because it's 4 pineapples. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Chain 3, 2, 3. If your stitch is too tight, then do chain 4. We're coming directly into the group and create our group. 2 double crochet, 2 chain separation, and 2 more double crochet. We're going to repeat this all the way around, then we're going to close in at the end on the 3rd chain. So this is what it looks like. We're going into row 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into row 7. Very simple to create, no stress whatsoever. So we're going to do the walk into the next double crochet and into the center of the groups, single, 2 chain, 2 double crochet, create our group. And we need to do 2 more double crochet and create another group. So now row 7, we're going to have 3 groups of 2 double crochet separated by 2 chain. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. We're coming into the first double crochet from the pineapple, but I'm grabbing back loop. If you want, you can grab front loop only. I like to have that little effect, so I'm going to grab back loop. 1 chain separation, double crochet. So we're doing 1 double crochet per space separated by 1 chain. So we're going to have a total again of the 10 double crochets. And this looks perfect on any color, you know, with 1 color only also. So it's going to look like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chain 3. And create the 3 groups of 2 double crochet on the next one. Separated by 2 chain. 2 more double crochets, 2 chain separation, and 2 more double crochets. We're going to repeat this all the way around. So remembering on where we have the groups, now it's 3 groups of 2 double crochet separated by 2 chain. Here is 3 chain always until the end, and unless your stitch is tight, then you can do 4. 10 double crochet separated by 1 chain. I grab back loops only. I'll meet you at the end. So we finished creating row 7, going into row 8. So we're going to do the walk with a slip stitch into the next one. I'm going to go into the center of our group here. Single 2 chain. We're going to create the group, the normal group. 2 double crochet, 2 chain separation, and 2 double crochet. Two chain, we're coming into the next one and creating the normal group again. 2 double crochet, 2 chain separation, and 2 double crochet. So it's going to look like that. Chain 3. And now we're going to start to create the loops for the pineapple. So coming into the center between the first and the second with a single. Chain 3 into the next one. Single. Chain 3 into the next one. Single. 1, 2, and 3. So these loops are going to be repeatedly same amount to stitch 3 chains always until the end of the pineapple. The 2 sides of the chain here of the pineapples will stay the same. 3 chains for some of you, 4 if your stitch is too tight. So very simple. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to create the same thing. The group here, 2 chain separation, the group on the next space. So 2 double crochet, 2 chain separation, and 2 more double crochet. Chain 2, and into the next space with the group. So very simple. We're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. Okay, so I'll meet you on row 9. Okay, so we just finished doing row 8, going into row 9. I've already started my group on row 9. So I created my group. I'm coming into the center here, and in here we're going to create 3 groups in the same space. So 2 double crochet, 2 chain separation, 2 double crochet, 2 chain separation, and 2 more double crochet. So we have 3 groups of 2 double crochet in the same space in the center of the square. And we're going to create the last group. So in reality, you're going to have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 times 2 double crochet. So 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 double crochet, first group, and then no chain, 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 double crochet, no chain, and create your last group. So you're going to have 3 in the center of this little block there. Chain 3 and create your pineapple. Single, 1 per loop until we get to the next, which will be a repeat of the same thing like this. So I finished creating my pineapple. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loops. Chain 3, create your group, and now we're in the center of the square. We're going to create 3 groups of 2 double crochet. 2 double crochet, 2 chain separation, 2 more double crochet, 2 chain separation, and 2 more double crochet. Into the last group, we're going to create the group. 2 double crochet, 2 chain separation, and 2 more double crochet. We're going to repeat this all the way around. So we finished row 9, going into row 10. Did my group, 2 chain. I'm coming into the first group here. We're going to have a total of 4 groups created. So I'm doing my second group, 2 double crochet, 2 chain separation, and 2 more double crochet on the same space. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 groups separated by 2 chain. Into the next space group, create the same thing, 2 double crochet, 2 chain separation, 2 more double crochet. Creating the last group, 2 chain separation, 2 double crochet, 2 chain separation, and 2 more double crochet. So now we have the 4 groups separated by 2 chain. Chain 3, and we're going to create the pineapple. And then once we get here, we're creating the same thing as we did here. We're doing it in all 4 corners. So very simple, nothing to it. Chain 3 for the pineapple, always. And we're going to create the pineapple. Okay, so I'll meet you here in the groups. So I'm at the groups. Chain 2, I've created my first group, going into the loop and create my second group. 2 double crochet, 2 chain separation, and 2 more double crochet. Going into the third group, 1, 2 chain separation, and create your group. 2 double crochet, 2 chain separation, and 2 more double crochet. Going into my last group, the fourth group, two double crochet, 2 chain separation, and 2 more double crochet. So now we have the 4 groups created. Now we're going to repeat the same thing, chain 3, and create your pineapple loops. And this is what it looks like. I'll meet you on row 11. So going into row 11, I've done my group. I'm going to do this time chain 3. I'm going to come in my first group and do my group again. It's going to change up now a bit again. So we're doing the group again. Group, chain 3, group. Inside of the middle here, on this square, after you created your second group, we're going to go directly and do 6 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to come directly into the next group and create a group. 2 double crochets, 2 chain separation, and 2 more double crochets. Chain 3, 2, and 3, coming into the last group and create our group. And then coming into the pineapple and create our pineapple. Chain 3, and we're going to continue on, and this will be repeatedly all the way around the same way on the 4 corners. Pineapple stays the same with the 3 chain, so there's no point in me keep repeating it. So we're just going to create the pineapple, chain 3, create your group, chain 3, your group, 6 double crochets, your group, chain 3, your group, and create pineapples again. So I'll meet you at the beginning of the next row. Finish row 11, going into row 12. So row 11 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops on the pineapple. I'm going to do my walk and into the middle of the group. So create your group, single 2 chain, double crochet 2 chain separation, and 2 more double crochet. Chain 3 into the next group, create a group, just like that. Now we're going to go directly grabby back loops here where we have the 6 double crochets with a double crochet, 2 chain separation, next space, back loops, double crochet, 2 chain separation, next space, back loop, 2 double crochet. Now when I'm talking about back loop is these, we have the 2 loops here, one front, one back, so we're grabbing this back one. You can just go right in front if you want, grab both if you want. I'm just doing it like this to be different. So we're going to end up with 6 double crochets. Come back, create your group. Like that. 3 chain. Create your last group and continue on with the pineapple. We're going to do the 4 corners the same way as we just finished doing. So there's no point in me recording again the other corner because it's exact same thing as this one here. Your 3 chain and create your pineapple. 3 chain, create your loops. Now you're going to end up with 4 loops. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Create your chain, 3 chain, your groups, 3 chain, your groups. Go directly into the back loop, create double crochet, 2 chain separation, double crochet, 1 per loop. I'll meet you at the next row. So this is what it's looking like. Going into row 13, I believe. Yes, row 13. So I created my group, chain 3, create your second group, chain 2, 2 double crochets in the same space, so second group. And now it's going to be a little bit different again. So we're going to do triple crochet inside of the first space here where we have the 6 double crochets. Take out 2, take out 2, incomplete though. Take out 2, come back, take out 2, whoops, I made a mistake, sorry. Take out 2, and keep the 3 on your hook. Take out 2, and now we're going to take it all together. So we have triple crochet separated by 2 chain, and we're going to do the same thing on the next spaces. So take out 2, this is incomplete, and again triple crochet, take out 2, and the last one you take all of them, 2 chain separation, turn twice, come back again on the next space, take out 2, take out 2, incomplete, take out 2 and take out 2, and the last one. So we're going to do again the same thing on the other 2. We're going to have a total of 5 groups of triple crochet. Take out 2, and take out all at once. So now we have 4 groups, chain 2, creating the last group. And we have 5 groups of triple crochet. Now we're going to go directly inside of the group and create the group. 2 double crochet, 2 chain separation, and 2 more double crochet. Chain 3. Create the last group. And continue to proceed with the pineapple. Chain 3 into the first loop, chain 3, second loop, last loop, chain 3, and we're going to create the groups again. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3 loops left of the pineapple, and this is what it's going to look like. The group directly, triple crochet incomplete, 5 times, 5 groups, directly into the next group, chain 3, group, chain 3, pineapple. I'll meet you in the next row. Going into row 14, this row and the next 2 rows, and the next row will be similar, will be exactly the same actually. So row 14 and 15 are the same thing. So I've created my group, I did my 3 chain, and I've created my group. I'm coming directly into the space where I have the triples and create my groups. 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 more double crochet on the same space, coming into the next space of the triple, creating groups again, 2 double crochet, 2 chain, and 2 double crochet, into the next space, creating groups again. So I'm creating groups all the way to the edge, 2 double crochet, 2 chain separation, and 2 double crochet, into the next space of the triple, creating the groups again, and into my group. So we're going to have, right after the pineapple, we have the first group, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups, and then chain 3, and create your last group before the pineapple. We're going to repeat this in the 4 corners the same way. Pineapple stays the same, nothing is changed. Chain 3 for the pineapple, create your loops, and chain 3 again to create your groups. So basically this is how it's going to be, row 14, and also row 15 will be the same thing. If you look here, this is row 14, and row 15 will be a repeat of the same thing, just groups, your 3 chain, and then the pineapple. So I'll meet you at the end of row 15 because it's a repeat, it's the same thing. There's no need for me to keep repeating it. So we're just doing a repeat, row 14 and row 15, the same thing, okay? So I'll meet you at the end of row 15. And then I'm cutting my thread and I'm going in with the cream because it's my last row. So we have 2 more rows left after this row. So I just wanted to show you row 15 because I didn't want you to be confused. So it's just the same thing, creating groups like we did on row 14. Doesn't change nothing. And then after this I'm cutting my thread and I'm going to complete my last row with the cream color, with the almost off-white, but not exactly. So this pretty much ties everything together. Tidies up, I should say. So as you see, it's just groups over groups. And then chain 3 and complete the last group before the pineapple. Then I will have the reveal shots at the end with the big doily on the table and these 2 on the side so you can have an idea. And also perfect for a small coffee table. If it has 2 floors, well then you can create 2, put one on the bottom, one on the top. And then we continue again creating the groups again. So I'll meet you on my last row, which is row 16. And this pretty much is what it looks like. Okay, just groups over groups, the 3 chains, and then the 3 chains for the pineapple. Okay, you guys, last row, row 16, which I'm doing with the cream. You can go in any loop. I'm just going to come in right after the pineapple here. Create a single, 2 chain, trying to hide my thread at the same time. Doing my group, 3 chain. I'm going to do picot with a slip stitch, and again create the group. So this whole round will be only groups with the picot. I'm going to do chain 1. I'm coming in the center of the 3 chains here from the pineapple. Chain 1 again, and coming into the group, creating my group. So chain 3, come into the first one, slip stitch, picot, and continue on. Nothing to it. Chain 1, I'm going to come into the center here, single, chain 1, into the group, and create my group again, 2 double crochets, chain 3, come into the first one here, and slip stitch, picot, and create your 2 double crochets again, chain 1, and inside of the space here. So it's just going to be created like that. I'm going to continue, and I'll meet you here at the pineapple. Okay, so I've created all my groups, as you can see with the picot. Now I'm here on near the pineapple, chain 3, coming into the center of the pineapple, and closing it with single, chain 3, and continue to do the groups just the same. So this is nothing, complicated, very simple, very fast to create. And the dolly is pretty much finished. And then we continue to do the same thing. The groups, chain 1, and then single, chain 1, and continue with the groups. So I want to thank every single one of you. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. It's very important to have it circulate. Now, YouTube only circulates as much as possible when there's likes, when there's comments. Very, very important. This is how we get recognized. This is how people get to see our channel besides just scrolling into YouTube looking for patterns. Might be lucky to run into mine, but most of the time it's through sharing, through liking, through commenting that it gets recognized to be passing more often on YouTube. Okay, so we're pretty much done with this. I will finish it up and then I'll have it on display with the other pattern on the table. Thank you so much again, everybody. Please stay safe, take care of yourselves and each other. I send you lots of hugs, lots of love. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye until next time.